everybody! Welcome to the stream! Hello. Hi, everybody. How you doing today? What is up? I see so many lovely people in chat today. How's it going? I'm, for some reason, very yellow. I'm going to turn that down a bit. There we go. Okay. Hello! Lemon Twists! Lemon Twist, Rainy Keys, Leon Doodles, Littlest Drummer, Steady Prism. I also see an Ursa, welcome on in. Blizzard Star, hello. Resident Bard, welcome on in. And X Riker, hello. X Riker, thank you so much for the sub for 19 months. Oh my gosh, welcome back to Having Wings. It is so lovely to see you, X Riker. Welcome. Steady, welcome on in. I'm glad that you're able to pop in before, even if it's late for you as well. It's lovely to see you. It's so great to see you. You are amazing, and thank you for being here. And Lemon as well. I'm glad that daylight savings time can let you guys pop in a little bit earlier, so you can check out my stuff before you guys have yours as well. So, hello, welcome on in. It's a Bree. It's a me. And Rainy, yes. All of the shrimps. Ash has decided to be extremely shrimp today. She's shrimping hard. So, thank you for the command, Brady. And Lemon, thank you so much for the 30 months. 30 months. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Summertime shenanigans. Heck yeah. Thank you so much for the 30 months, Lemon. Welcome back to Having Wings. Extreme Shrump. Afternoon, Ursa. It is great to see you all. Edgefit, hello. Welcome on in. I'm out shopping with my mom after doctor's appointment. We got smoothies. That's the best thing to get after doctor's appointment. I love smoothies. I love smoothies, even if I can't have them very often. I'm leveling up one of my D&D characters for my session tonight. What's your session? Leon, tell me all about it. Which character? Which character? And what are you leveling up? I'm very excited for you. I haven't leveled up a D&D character in forever. So I'm very excited for you. Yay, we have a Bree. We have a me. I'm a here. I started the stream only... It's barely late. It's barely late for me starting the stream. So I'm going to put myself... give myself a little pat on the back for that. But welcome on in, everybody. For those of you that don't know what we're doing today, we're working on the Queen of Cups. We started the Queen of Cups last Tuesday for the lovely Orcus. Who serendipitously came in without me having to say anything to them. And it was absolutely lovely. I should probably message them. Forgot to do that. However, we're making this for Orcus, as the Queen of Cups is a card of introspection, reflection, and knowing yourself and good contemplation with one's own emotions, and being very in tune with one's own emotional states, as well as having, you know, a bunch of cups. And decided, and in, you know, just brainstorming last time, that is sort of what we're trying to achieve with the card, but also what we're trying to achieve is Orcus giving a little bit of a nuance and a bump to Orcus's lovely wife, who has so many water cups throughout the house, and just having this Queen of Cups just have a bunch of cups. With a mashup of a seahorse and a jellyfish, holding a cup, being very introspective, but also blind, in the bottom of a ship, at the bottom of the ocean. We're trying to achieve a lot in this card, and I'm very excited about it, because we get to paint a jellyfish again. Y'all really wanted me to make a jellyfish, because if you remember, like, 2 full years ago, I painted the Ford and Juster jellyfish on stream, and y'all were mesmerized by that. Chrissy, welcome on in, Chrissy Khan. How's your day going? How was everyone's Tuesday, by the way? Happy Tarot Tuesday. Blade Singers. Blade Singers are a ton of fun. Barely Late is the new on time. Yes, Barely Late is the new on time. Look, I will take whatever little victories I can. Jellyfish. Blade Singers are a ton of fun. Hold on. Did Leon say something about jellyfish or Blade Singers in the chat that I missed, or did Ursa just talk about Blade Singers? Because I will say, for some reason, my chat continually keeps disconnecting. This was happening during John's stream as well, and it's been happening in this, like, chat room as well. So if for some reason I miss like, if for some reason I miss a text from one of you in chat, it might just be because Twitch just didn't update my chat in time, and it, like, is continually refreshing. So, that is a thing that's happening, and I don't know why. Did I have a chance to check out the thing I sent to you about a week ago? If you don't know where it is, I was just curious. I have not yet. No, it has been a very busy 2 weeks, and I'm going to get into why. But I am very excited to check it out soon, Study. Once I do, I will let you know. Who did I miss saying hello to everyone? I don't think so. See, it's just starting to connect to chat again. Leon said the character was a half-elf player, saying it was chaotic, pure mess. See? Okay, it keeps up, my chat keeps updating. Like, it just did it again. So, if I miss something, I'm very sorry, because I think I'll probably miss some of your chats. But hopefully I will get the context. I'm very sorry. It just keeps updating, and I don't know why. My internet is fine. The character was half-elf playing it, a chaotic queer mess. Is this one of the characters that I've seen you draw before, Leon, or is this a completely new character? Because either way, I'm very here for it, but... And also, all of your characters are chaotic queer messes, and I love that for you. Let's fight, Twitch. Let's fight, Twitch. I miss chat messages because of ADHD. I mean, usually I will miss chat messages because your guys' energy is always off. Like, last Tuesday is always, like, off the walls, and you'll just, like, chat goes so fast I can't read it. But this time Twitch is actively against me. So, no worries about, and it is 5 o'clock, no worries about, like, putting your chat message in a few times if I don't seem to see it. Because Twitch is actively, being mean. I fixed the life of Brian. Let's fight Twitch. Thank you. And like I said, no worries at all. Yeah, of course, Steady. I'm very excited. Hey, Midgelings, welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are just about to get into announcements, and usually I know announcements are kind of boring, but this is gonna be super fucking exciting, guys. You will probably know. Also, Danny, thank you so much for the quick doodle request. Free draws fan for herself designation time. Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much. She do be shrimping. Okay, but y'all will want to pay attention and get super hyped during this announcement section, because if you haven't been seeing already below my screen, I have completely changed what is on this lovely little, like, slideshow, that's the word, to be silhouettes and characters and ads for a thing that hasn't happened yet. If you've been paying attention to Discord and socials and anywhere that I am online, I'll have been screaming about Marketplace Mayhem. Marketplace Mayhem is the one shot that y'all funded for my streamiversary. If you'll come back with me on memory lane to October, y'all got me an $800 $800 goal, and because of that, I said that I would organize the Phoenix one-shot with my mods, and we have been working on it tirelessly since then, and finally are going to be debuting the one-shot, doing the one-shot, the first actual play ever on my channel, and the first time I will ever be GMing live, and also ever. It will be on my channel this Saturday, March 19th at 3:30 p.m. CST. So if you want to see me GM for the first time ever, well, okay, I will say I did technically GM prelude for the game earlier, to get us all situated and ready to do it, and me to have not be my first time in front of my first time in front of camera. But this will technically be my second time GMing ever. So, I am prepared for anything. I'm prepared for anything. So, I'm very, very excited about it. So my first time GMing, we'll be doing a Teens in Space one-shot. If you don't know what Teens in Space is, it is the sci-fi version of Kids on Brooms / Kids on Bikes type of thing. Is the same sort of rule set where you have like you use the full set of dice and you use that dice for different stats, and if you're really good at something, it's a D20. If you're really bad at something, it's a D4 type of vibe, and you know, roll on like a success basis type of thing. We will go over the rules on Saturday, and if you want to look up what Teens in Space is all about before then. But it's a Teens in Space one-shot. All of the mods, except for my brother, who is going to be our only mod normally in chat, is playing in this game. We've already revealed the lovely Rowan, which is being played by Resident Bard in chat. Sets alarm for Saturday 3:30 CST, then heads for bed. Have fun, everyone. See you on the VOD. See you on the VOD, Lemon. But yeah, and also, so we did Rowan and Casper, which is done by the lovely Derpanduin. So Rowan is being played by Resident Bard, which is an Arborian, and Derpanduin is playing our token human. And we've got a Kawaiian and an AI to reveal later this week as well. So if you want to know anything about that, check out my socials and be active in the Discord, because I will be posting a character reveal every fucking day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited. And on Thursday, all of the characters will be revealed, so this little slideshow will be so fun. Anyways, I'm very, very excited. I'm super excited for you to talk about. Oh, and for anyone that's new here and like doesn't know what universe this is set in my comic universe. I am a webcomic creator, if you didn't know that, and I make a sci-fi adventure webcomic called The Phoenix, and it is we're doing an adventure in my universe, and I get to use all of the lore that hasn't come up because we're only halfway through chapter 4 of the webcomic in my brain. We get to like use it in this. I'm so excited. We're going to be on the marketplace, which we started chapter 1 on, and it's going to be so fun. Oh my god. I could just talk about it for hours. If you want me to talk about it for hours, I will. But that is my announcement. 3:30 p.m. CST this Saturday is not a drawing stream. It is a one-shot stream and my first time ever GMing. So please clear your schedules and come and hang out. It'll be a hoot and a half. I'm so excited. Hey, Justy, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Who did we summon? Who did we summon? Because again, my chat didn't update, so I just saw "See you, Lemon," and we summoned them, and I have no idea what that means. But I like that emote, John. What did we get this one? We got this one today. The lovely Danny got the shanty emote done today for John. So yay! I could start another food conversation to derail us. I mean, if you want to, Ursa, I'm down for it. I'm down to just talk about food, sci-fi, jellyfish, and that's all we do today. That is super fine with me. Hey, Miranda, welcome on in. It's great to see you. Hello, hello, hello. We are not making fun of you, John. I would never. We summoned breadcrumbs with AI. Well, yes. Yes, we did. Miranda's a sucker for AI. A hilarious train wreck. Here we go. And I mean that in an excited, loving way. Thank you, Ursa. I hope this won't be a train wreck, but who knows? I'm very aware of my novice level GMing skills. But yeah, also don't we're not gonna make fun of John. John didn't do anything wrong. But he totally did, and revealed Casper way too early yesterday, and you know, it's fine. It's fine. These things happen. But, ooh, different character, never drawn them. I'm excited. That's super cool, Leon. I hope you have a good time. I love your character. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, other than that, that is the next big announcement, and I will be talking about it throughout the stream. If you have any questions for me, please let me know, or predictions about who will be the Kwaian or the II. I'd love to know what your predictions for these characters are. But other than that, another really cool thing that I did, since it is Tarot Tuesday, I thought I would talk about it. I have the pleasure of I'm sorry, I burped. I have the absolute pleasure of being a part of Die Hard Dice's Adventuring Artist Tarot. Last Wednesday, they unveiled my card, and I drew Temperance for them as a Selkie. And the whole deck of, the whole Major Arcana deck of the Adventuring Artist Tarot will be available for purchase on March 20th, this Sunday. So if you would like to get yet another deck with my art in it, that's 2 decks right now. That's 2 decks now that have my art in it that you can buy. And I'm reeling. You can go do that on March 20th. Look up Die Hard Dice Tarot or go to my Twitter and see that. I'm just really excited. I've been under NDA for that project for fucking almost a full year. Full year. I've been under NDA for that project for a full year, and it was supposed to come out in October of last year, and it didn't come out until now, and I have been sitting on it, and I'm just so excited. I get to be in a tarot deck with Paola Pixels. I'm in a tarot deck with Paola Pixels, guys. Me, I am. I love her shit. She also follows me on Twitter, which I found out, and I didn't know that. Anyways, let's get to doing some drawing. Those are my 2 big things. I also have an Etsy store that has new prints in it that were very close to being sold out of. So if you want any of the Shallows or the Sun card or Solstice or anything like that, we're going to be sold out of those very, very soon. There's only 3 5x7s of the Shallows left in my Etsy store. And I also have 1 commission slot left open for March. So if you'd like to commission me, that's a thing, and before April. Yeah. Anyways, I'm very excited. I'm doing a lot of things. The chat room keeps updating, and I can't see y'all's messages. He hasn't done anything wrong yet, and 1 more, it could be a triple-decker, are the only messages I've seen. I don't know if there's the only messages. I'm sorry. And also, hello. I'm gonna get to drawing now. Let's draw the Queen of Cups. And start painting this jellyfish. What is everyone's Tuesday like? What are y'all excited about? Because I just spent the last 20 minutes talking about what I'm excited about. Tell me all about your day. Mealy. Hi, Rainy. And there's this message too. There is that message as well. Thank you, Justy. I don't know if my chat settings have changed. I can check. Is there a reason that it would be updating this often? Is there a reason that it would be updating this often? It just, like, it gets disconnected from chat and then gets reconnected to chat, like, over and over and over again. Chat, I don't know. I don't know. I'll let people that know more than me. That's just Twitch being silly. That's what I thought. I think it's just Twitch being silly. That's what I thought. My Tuesday is done, but I'm happy with how my latest piece came out. I saw that you posted something in C.Dot's Discord, and I assume you posted something in my Discord, so I'm very excited to check it out. I'm very excited to check it out. All right. Now, oh, I remember, the reason why I couldn't get very far on this piece is because my freaking pen was not working last Tuesday. Man, oh man, we've come a long way in a week. Shalaris, hello! My day has been okay. I'm trying to find all my earring hooks to finish out the earrings I've been working on. Oh, sweet. Shalaris, it's so great to see you. Welcome on in. Were you the person that had that did earring. Oh, what was it in? Was it in Aqua's Discord? Must have been in. I can't remember. Yesterday, you had some really pretty. You commented them. That's okay. Good. I was like, hold on. Yesterday was a whirlwind. I apologize. Awesome. Oh, they're very pretty. They're very, very, very pretty. And I have to respond to your message in Discord. I'm very sorry. I will make sure to do so. Lynette! I finally told Photoshop I didn't want to play anymore. Good job, Lynette. I'm proud of you. And also, hello! Welcome on in. How is your Tuesday going? But I hope you find all of your earring backs. These ones don't have any backs. They just got a little clip, which is nice. I love earrings. I have to update it because I forgot something, but yes. And I reposted. Heck yeah. I'm excited to check it out, Edge of It. Okay, I think so I'm liking what we did for the top bit of the body, but I don't know if I'm liking the jellyfish portion. Because what we did before, yeah, okay, I think I'm just gonna like do the jellyfish portion and make it look pretty, and then we're gonna like add everything else after that. Shepherd's hooks. Is that what these are? I thought she was an octopus. It does look like an octopus. I will I'm trying to make it look less like an octopus and more like a jellyfish. That's my goal. Hey, Gemini, welcome on in. How is your Tuesday going? It is lovely to see you. Been having fun with D&D game preps. One group randomly rolled on a table at the end of last session and got themselves sucked into a whirlpool that deposited them into the plane of water. My Witchlight group are also into the last chapter and got to the Palace of Heart's Desire, so they're almost done there. Wow. You are having some big D&D vibes. That's awesome, Ursa. Thought you was an octopus. It's really great to see you, Chilaris. I'm really glad that you're here. I will respond to your message in just okay. Ah! What is wrong with me? Just don't think too hard, Bree, and go for it. That's really the lesson here. Don't think about anything, and just channel the floatingness of jellyfish. In order to draw jellyfish, you have to clear your mind. No thoughts, only art. I finally told Photoshop I didn't want to play anymore. Breaking Sketch so that they could sell another product finally broke me. I mean, fair, Lynette. Fair. I have been meaning to switch from Photoshop to Clip Studio, but I just haven't found the inspiration to do so yet, because I have Clip Studio. I bought it like 2 years ago. I just haven't like sat down and really started playing with it, and so that I felt like I could like actually know what the heck and how the heck to use it. But maybe I'll do that on stream. Maybe instead of doing Photoshop, I'll learn Clip Studio on stream. No thoughts, only art. My stream keeps buffering, but know that I am lurking. I still support of oceanic shenanigans. Thank you, Miranda. Also, if anyone is planning on lurking, make sure you don't mute the tab on Twitch, because Twitch has been really, like, butthurt about that recently. If you have to, like, mute anything, make sure to mute the site rather than the, like, mute the site rather than the stream itself, because it doesn't count as a lurk if you do that, which is stupid. Even if you're watching and you just don't hear any audio, it just doesn't count, and it's super stupid. Be the blob. Reposted the pictures in your Discord. Yay! I am very excited to see them. And if you want me to show them off, Shalaris, let me know. I don't know if you reposting them means that you want me to show them off, so verbal confirmation if you want me to show them off, because I'd be happy to. They were absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll show them off. I love earrings, so. In gallery? Yes! Oh my god, they're so pretty! Hey, Bill, welcome on in! How's your Tuesday going? It is lovely to see you. I almost said Thursday. Wow. I love these ones. I mean, I'm a sucker for big earrings. I'm not wearing big earrings today just because I was warm. But I am a sucker for big hoop earrings. These are so gorgeous! Also, Edufit, if you would like me to show off what you were working on, also let me know. I said I should have asked you. People that can make jewelry astound me. I am not good with doing things physically with my hands. And, y'all are... People that can make things with their hands is so impressive to me. I absolutely love these. Thank you so much for sharing, and welcome to the brigade, Shalaris. Also, if I'm saying your name incorrect, please let me know. I can't draw, like, at all. Well, everyone has their skill set. That's why I'm a firm believer that everything, no matter what, is considered art. Because you have to have, you've got to really just know your skill set. Just fully and completely. And anything you create, anything that is created is art. Firm believer. Drawing is making things with your hands. Okay, I mean, yes. Technically. Technically that is the case. But I'm just like, in physical space, I don't know, I don't know. I feel like doing things digitally or doing things more along the lines of drawing in a not physical space is something I'm much more used to. Heyo, gang, Dimensionally. Thank you, Odds, and welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Exactly, it utilizes a different part of your brain. And completely. Yeah, sure, thanks. Of course, Edufit, of course. About to lurk while I drive home from bookstore. Been sitting in a lot. Aww. I'm glad that you're having a good time at the bookstore, Bill. And thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you. Have a good lurk and a good drive. That was weird. I'm sorry. Alright, let's check out what Edufit did. Life of Bray! Oh my god. Edufit, this is so good! Edufit presents Life of Brain. You did those letters so well. The 3D depth and the little scream, man. I love it. And the lighting. And the brain. Oh, dude. This is great. I love it. It really does feel like I can see those letters like coming in and being animated like dun dun dun. I love it very much. This is super cool. Thank you for sharing Edge of It and wanting it to be shared. Man, oh god, everybody, y'all are so talented. I'm so blessed to have so many amazing artists in my Discord. Y'all are the best. I love seeing everyone's art. Speaking of that, I will say for the past week or so, I have been working on making my way through the galleries since, like, Valentine's Day. I've been working on making my way through the gallery since Valentine's Day, and replying to everybody's amazing art. And I'm only like halfway through. I just got to March 4th, and there's already like there's still so much art to get through, and I am so impressed. Like, I'm truthfully so impressed. Y'all have been prolific for the last few months. I am in awe of your guys' power. But speaking of that, I'm gonna go back into our lovely little links for later and get some jellyfish art. Some jellyfish things so I can look at it as a reference. Sometimes I say things weird. That was the thing. I was so comfy starting in Sketch, then moving to Photoshop, even if it wasn't worth the price. And the new Not Sketch doesn't have a pay plan that lets me use it with PC Photoshop. And instead of just syncing, requires you to use their cloud app. It's the classic force the user to use the thing you want to sell instead of build your product around the user. Yeah. Adobe is... Sadly, that is sort of Adobe's MO. Adobe's always been like that. It's very disappointing. I'm just not liking the way that I'm doing this jellyfish. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I have to do it better. We're just gonna have to keep going over and over and over again, I think. Jacob and Karina of Jirafi have been making the transition from Photoshop to Clip Studio, and from what they've talked about in the videos and on their streams, they seem to like it better a lot. That's good to know. Okay. Oh, fuck. I forgot that R2-D2 is still here. My brother the other day... Sorry if that was loud. My brother got me... I don't know if he got me or he just has. I don't know where he got this. He got me an R2-D2 Tamagotchi, and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what the buttons do. I've just been clicking them, and he seems to like it. But he's just been hanging out on my desk all weekend, and I don't know what to do with him. So if you hear any, like, random buzzing, it's R2-D2. Or have a fixation you're willing to draw over and over until it's right. Like this jellyfish. It's definitely a different... As I said, art is 20% skill and 80% just kind of, and just patience. Patience and hope. Over time, you'll get the skill, but as long as you've got the patience and the hope, you can make art. Skill will come with time. Patience is really what's key. Popping in to wish a great streaming day. I'm trying to keep I don't know if I can kill R2. I haven't discovered if R2 can die or not. Have a great lurk, Matt. Thanks so much for coming on in. It is lovely to see you. I don't know if R2 can die or not. I really don't. I mean, I barely touched him over the weekend, and he seems fine. He seems fine. He's a droid. I don't know. I don't have to feed him. Maybe it's easier. Since I opted not to buy the book today, that means I can buy a burrito. Yes, that is exactly what it means, Bill. Go buy that burrito. Go buy that burrito. Pardon me? So drawing and painting is different than crafting. Drawing and painting is very different than crafting, Shalaris. Like, if you have an aesthetic eye, you could probably do crafting, but, like, the hand dexterity that is required is very different. Okay, maybe this is the inside of the jellyfish, actually. Maybe this is the inside of the jellyfish, and we have an even bigger outside of the jellyfish skirt. That makes more sense. That will make more sense. I like that better. That's a good idea, Brie. Good job, good job, good job. Melba! Hello! Welcome on in! 100 bits, bit and run. Hope to catch up later. Have a good stream, Bree. Have a great rest of your day, Melba. Thank you so much for the biddies. Bye! Have a great day. It's not, we don't have a specific reference picture section in the Discord, but links for later is usually good for references. It's for usually a place where we kind of like put anything that we talk about on stream or references that I use on stream. So feel free to put any jellyfish references you want in there. Then I can use. I would love to see it. Heck yeah, put in links for later, Shalaris. I've been meaning to learn Clip Studio Paint because I don't want to be reliant on my friend's work Adobe. Yeah. I've had Adobe since college, and soon my brother's going to be graduating college, because we've flopped the Adobe subscription since it's cheaper when you're in college or in school. We've flopped that between mine and my brother's, but my brother is going to be graduating in the spring, so I'm gonna really have to back up all my stuff from Adobe and change to Clip Studio because it'll be extremely expensive soon. I forgot I updated the lurk command. Geekets has disappeared into the plushy mountain. Please mute the tab on your browser instead of muting the stream so Twitch still counts you. You better keep R2 alive. I'm doing my best. Clip Studio is meant to be an illustration, specifically comic creation program. Yes, that is what it is specifically, but a lot of people like it other than that, for using it for other things than that, so I will take their advice and try to use it. Also, I create a comic, as you can see from this Marketplace Mayhem hype underneath me. I create a sci-fi comic, so it might honestly be better for my workflow to use Clip Studio. Eventually. It also has built-in 3D modeling for references purposes. I know that Liz uses that, or Leon uses that, and Leon really, really likes it, so. Hey! Anne, hi! Welcome on in, Anne. How is your Tuesday going? It is lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. There's my reference page. I just don't have familiarity with it, which is why Adobe breaking the version of itself I was familiar with it, made saying goodbye easier. Yeah. Yeah. And now that, I mean, it just sucks. It really sucks as an artist when you just have to keep learning new things over and over and over and over and over again. Because it becomes just unfeasible and unusable to just keep to just shell out for things that just don't respect you and your time. And then you have to learn a whole new system and it sucks. Hey, Time628, welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Time for me to go get some sleep. Thank you for the stream and have a great rest of your day. I'm going to leave Lurk as usual. Have a great Lurk study and a very good night. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. That's the other thing. My whole field of work, graphic design, uses Adobe, and as a freelancer, I don't have a nice company paying for it. So if something ever happens, I guess it'll be my birthday/Christmas gift for infinity. Yeah. Yeah. They really like to make you dependent on it. They really like to make you dependent on it. 15% skill, 5% practice, 80% spite is all art regardless of medium. Yes, skill, practice, spite. I agree with that, Matt. Droids need maintenance. Their fluids must be changed regularly. Well, I will do my best to change R2's fluids as regularly as I can. 5% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 10%, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. I was wondering if someone was gonna make that song reference. I appreciate you, Edgefit. Looked up spotted lagoon jellyfish. I will take a look at the link. All right, let's look at the link. Oh, it's so cute! These jellyfish are so cute! Oh my god! Oh, this is so pretty! There we go. Look at it! Look! Aww! A little spotted glowy boy. Man, I love jellyfish. How they're so weird. I love them. Thank you, Shalaris. I love this. I will put this in the bank of all of the reference images I have of jellyfish up until this point. Thank you. How is GIMP as a PS alternative? I do not know, Bill. I have never used GIMP before. I learned Photoshop in college, and haven't, really stopped using it since then. So I'm not really sure what other things are like. I learned how to be an artist off of Photoshop, so I'm very much. I learned how to do digital art in Photoshop, so that's why I'm a little bit reluctant to look elsewhere. But a lot of people like Clip Studio, so that is where I would be looking elsewhere. Hi. I'm working on some stuff, but I have the stream in the background. I'm so excited to blow Marketplace Mayhem. I'm really glad that you are excited, and you have been a sheer force of hype for Marketplace Mayhem, and I am so excited. You're making me more excited. You're making me more excited for it, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yes, again, shameless plug. If you don't know what Marketplace Mayhem is, Marketplace Mayhem is the one shot that I'll be running that y'all funded on my streamiversary in October. I'll be running my first time GMing ever this Saturday at 3:30 p.m. CDT. So make sure to stop by if you want to see me. If you want to see me just absolutely have to wrangle a bunch of teenagers in space, make sure to come by on Saturday, and it'll be a whole heck of a lot of fun. Is napping at 6 p.m. a bad idea? Hello, JJ. Welcome on in. How is your Tuesday? And maybe. I generally don't nap after 4 p.m., but I have in my past napped. I have in my past napped as a small child after 6 p.m., but I don't think as a teen or adult have I ever done that. It's okay, my car has been in the shop for a couple of days and it's probably going to be there for another 2 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Time. That sucks. I hope you're able to I hope something super special happens and you'll be able to get it out of there sooner. But if not, I hope everything with your car goes well. Spite, it gets shit done. Hey, Orcus, welcome on in. Hello. We are doing the jellyfish portion of this drawing today. Cause man, oh man, I was struggling with it last Tuesday, and by golly, are we going to get it done today? Maybe not the full painting, but at least the shape. It felt like it would fit your design. Oh, thank you. I think it does fit. I really like it. I'll be using the colors as much as I can. I'm currently using this as a reference for what the tentacly bits is sort of looking like, so that's sort of where I'm going off of right now. But I like the spotty bits of I like the outer bit of the one that you sent me. I don't know what it's called, technically. Yeah, right now my Christmas gift every year from my dad is another year of Adobe. That is very sweet. That is very sweet. Spite is half of who I am. I mean, fair. Absolutely fair. Some people have told me GIMP is acceptable but not ideal. Good to know. GIMP is powerful but obscure. There is a reskin version that is much more Photoshop-like, as well as having a more socially repeatable name. As a free product, GIMP is pretty great. It's always important to remember that these products, even if they're not perfect, are free, and you know that's important to remember even of itself. We did that. Can't wait to see what kind of GM instincts Bree has. From what has been told to me by Haku and John and everyone else and Matt and Nico when we did our learning the rules, like, pre-session. I am extremely I'm a huge pantser DM. I have to plan some things because this is a one-shot and there's specific bits I want to hit. But if this was just me doing something for fun and not on stream, I probably would prepare 0 things and just make the lore up and the story up purely based off what comes out of my head and out of my mouth first. That is my instinct as a GM so far. And yes, you guys did that. You guys made this happen. You guys made this one-shot happen, and I'm very happy about it. And if it goes well, we might do more. So, maybe not of this game specifically, but might do more this type of thing. So, if you like the concept and want to support it, make sure to show up. I figured you're hyped enough. I could distract you from being nervous. I was really nervous before we did our little practice thing last week. And now I am not really nervous at all. I felt weirdly very comfortable about it. While I was doing it, I felt very comfortable about it, so I'm not really that worried anymore. But you guys can distract me as much as you want. The only thing I'm worried about is I have some things to prepare still that I haven't prepared yet, and I need to do that. So time is what I'm worried about. Is TPK on the table for Marketplace Mayhem? I don't think so. Teens in Space is not a high combat system, so unless they do something really stupid, probably not. Unless they, jump into the vacuum of space for fun. Probably not. You made the jellyfish future breeze problem. I did indeed, and we are tackling it today. I think the top part of the jellyfish is called the bell. It is called the bell. All right. Good to know. That makes sense. Is the tentacly bit called the, Oh, now I fully forgot the name of the thing inside the bell. I'm bad at words today. I've napped at many stream times in my life. I've decided that I'm going to do what my... Ooh! What are you gonna do with your full body once you have the dust? The fun thing about this is... Oh, thank you, John. She's an incredible GM. Thank you, John. The fun thing about this is that Brie made up everything for her comic, so she doesn't have to worry about not knowing how things work. Yes, exactly. It's in a universe that I made up. So I have the final say... I already have the final say what's canon. But now that I'm a GM, and I can just be like, it's canon now. Whatever I say is canon now, and that's how it's going to be, and I just have to remember it for continuity purposes later. That's the only thing. And the fact that this is being recorded will help a whole lot with that. Your hype is definitely making me feel more hype and less nervous. Bam! I've still got my superpower of remembering obscure, unimportant facts that I learned over a decade ago. You got this, Orcus. Thank you very much for that, and you did a great job. Hey, Orange! Welcome on in! Hello, hello, hello! How are you doing? How are you doing, Orange? How's your Tuesday going? Oh yeah, I super believe in Brie as a GM. I super believe in you, Tad Cooper. Thank you, Odds. Your guys' belief in me is very kind. Brew jamming isn't any different than her writing her comics. She's just saying the story out loud instead of writing. Exactly. That's what when we did our like practice, to get people ready for using the rules in game. That's basically how I felt. I was like, okay, continuity reasons, this can't be the case, but how do I connect this to the, like, my mind was, like, basically the Charlie Day, like, conspiracy board, but in my brain, and I could move it wherever I needed to go for the story to make sense, and it was beautiful. Is the one-shot canon to the Phoenix universe? Could we have, like, an MCU-type situation for TTRPG one-shots? Yes. The Phoenix, this one-shot, okay, I will say, the Pepe Sylvia board, yes. The Phoenix this one-shot that's going to be happening is canonical to the Phoenix universe. I don't know how much we're going to get in specifically to when in the timeline this is, but I do know when in the timeline this is for, like, future purposes. And I will say that my hope is that what that happens in this one shot gives you and everyone in the readers a little bit more insight into the lore of the Phoenix, because because of what one of the characters chose, one of the players chose as their character, we kind of had to like touch on a specific topic, and it is very integral to the plot, the general universe plot of the Phoenix. It's not that, like, if you don't watch this one shot, you won't know what happens in the Phoenix, because it will be revealed in the Phoenix too. But if you watch this one shot, you'll kind of maybe have a little bit more context about what happens in the Phoenix going forward. So, it's not required viewing for the comic, but it is fun viewing for the comic. And y'all know me, I love my extended universes. I eat the, like, everything is in the same universe shit up. There's no way I couldn't make this canonical, right? There's no way I couldn't make this canonical. It had to be. And if I hope and pray and try my best to make the Phoenix in a specific timeline, maybe we will see these characters in the Phoenix comic eventually. Craft, thank you so much for resubscribing for 23 months. Welcome back to Having Wings. Hi, Craft. How's your Tuesday going? Wait, you have a comic? I do have a comic, Time628. I read your comment earlier. I was just explaining a thing. But yes, I have a comic. It is called The Phoenix. It is a sci-fi adventure comic. You can find it on Webtoon or Tapas, or my website if you would prefer that. You can find it on all the places. We're currently about halfway through chapter 4 at this point. And it will be coming back very, very soon. I will be, this weekend for this one shot, I will be announcing when the comic will be coming back. So, yes, I have a comic. If you would like to read it, you can read it on those places. I also have physical copies of chapters 1 and 2 in my Etsy store. So, I have a comic, and this one shot's gonna be in the universe that's happening on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. CDT. Yeah! I'm just really excited. Well, now they know what to do, Bree. They don't know what to do. They're not gonna do that. They might do that. I hope they don't do that. I will do everything in my power so they don't jump into the vacuum of space. I will also say they probably won't have a huge opportunity to jump into the vacuum of space, as this takes place on the planet and not in space. Because it's a one-shot. I'm not letting them go very far. I'm not letting them go very far. The bell ringing dangly thing is a clapper. Huh. Thank you very much for that, Justy. Farinox, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome to the brigade. How's your Tuesday going? I decided I want to do one of my RPG characters to see how gritty you can go. Ooh, I'm excited. That's that's a fun challenge. I'm excited for that challenge, JJ. As long as you don't have John fiercely take notes during the game as the editor. I mean, I would honestly rather him do so that I know what the fuck I said. Because if you didn't know this about me, and you might not if you are a new viewer here, but a lot of the time I don't realize, like, I have a thought, and then I say the thought, and then I immediately forget what the thought is. So I really need someone to, like, take notes and remind me of the things that I say, because fuck, once it's out of my mouth, it's gone. It's fully gone. The thought's gone. Just like, when you're taking a test, you study really hard, and then you take the test, and all that knowledge is gone. That's me, but my thoughts. Every day. All the time. Have breach on my haunted girl. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I want to draw a haunted girl. Lore. Is it the mother tree? It is not the mother tree. I will say it is not the mother tree. Though, exploring the mother tree and that type of thing was a contender for what would take place in this one-shot. People were, especially John and everyone was, like, super interested and going and talking to and figuring out the whole mother tree business. But I decided that might be a little bit too much of a bit of a wild psychedelic time for the first one-shot. So we reined that back in. But I would love to explore the mother tree in this universe. Also, if anyone has said anything after who's the most likely of your mods to do it, though, Brie, from Anne, I have not seen it because my chat updated twice. Breeds are coming for us. I'm just here for the ride. Thank you, Anne. Y'all are in for a bloody treat, I must tell you. Not bloody as in actually bloody, but bloody as in the British slang. Canonical is such a funny word. It is. It is a funny word. I'm gonna see if the Twitch app on my the Twitch app on my desktop also doesn't have it. I still don't. Okay. We'll find then. Oh my god, John being the editor and knowing the secrets is so perfect for an Arborian. Yes, for those of you that also didn't know, you didn't know I had a comic, you might not know that Resident Bard, my wonderful mod in this chat, is also the editor of the Phoenix, and Arborians are the tree people, the tree person that you're gonna see in like a hot second right here, is an Arborian, and Arborians are my favorite fucking race I've ever made in this universe, and also have the uncanny, it's not really uncanny, have basically all of the knowledge that their home planet has ever seen. So they have kind of like limitless memories of whatever this planet has seen. So, because it's a sentient homeworld, the mother tree is the name of the planet, and it is the tree that is the planet. And that tree decided that it wanted to see what the universe had in store and just wanted to know about the universe. So it created beings that could walk around and easily transport in space to go and experience the world, or to experience the universe. So they are technically a hive mind, they just cannot be hive mind once they are extracted from the mother tree. If they're on their home planet, they are a hive mind, but if they're off of their home planet, they are not. They don't have anything to like bring the memories back unless they physically go back to their planet. So every time an Arborian goes out, experiences something, comes back and melds with the mother tree, that mother tree gains all of that knowledge. And then a new Arborian is born, and they have all of the knowledge compounded. So basically they have like an entire like memory database in their brain that they go out into the world and just keep getting more and more and more experiences of. And this one specifically, the one that John is playing, is specifically designed to be a teenager and experience the world from the eyes of a youth, while still having all of the knowledge that of an entire, like, library of, like, hundreds of lives has in a brain. So it's like if the Doctor was a teenager type of vibe. It's lovely. I came home early with big intentions to work and be productive, but instead I'm blanket burrito. Look, you have to drive so far to get to your workplace. I don't hold that against you. You do what's best for you, JJ. You do what's best for you. Who's the most likely of your mods to do it, though? To jump out into space? John. I would say, John can't hear me right now, but Resident Bard, I think for sure, would be the most likely to jump out into space. I don't necessarily know if his character would be the one to most likely jump out into space, but him himself would definitely be the one to jump out into space without any forethought. Haku probably too. They would all definitely try, but I think John would be the first. The easiest way to ensure they don't go out the airlock is to put a big sign on the door saying, "Go this way for easy loot. Duplicate in case original message lost." I did not see that, so thank you very much, Justy. In before 4 months later, Bree is running a bi-monthly game. I don't have time for that. I would love to do it, but I don't have time for that. We get to be so big for our like, us, the creative team, specifically me, but me and my mods here on this channel, love to get too big for our britches. We love to get too big for our britches. We love conceiving of an idea and being like, how do we make it the biggest, the best it ever could be? And it's such a possibility, and it's a thing that we have to ward against, of making this a series, because we could totally make this a series, but we can't make this a series because we're all so busy. We're all so busy. I want to, but I can't. Brie, did you know pirates are Minnesotan? Don't you know? I saw that when you posted that in General JJ, and I am incredibly tickled by that fact. Incredibly tickled by that fact. Are they, like, actually on the ocean, or, like, are they in lakes? Because I feel like lake pirates would be Minnesotan. I don't know if, like, Pirates of the Caribbean would be able to have a Minnesotan accent, because, like, Minnesota wasn't a thing at that point. But I guess the Minnesota accent came from somewhere. Could have been pirates. You could go for actual bloody Brie. Throw everyone off. They think they're in for a chill, relaxing, cute game, but is just legally distinct from Aliens, so Disney won't sue you. Yeah, that's exactly what it will be. We all think that I'm gonna go real cutesy and have just a fun little adventure, but no. We're going full horror for my first time I'm GMing. Everyone's gonna die. It's full horror, actually. No one expects Brie to go full horror. That's why it's perfect for this. Does the Mother Tree have any rebel children? It's not a phase, Mom. I'm sure. I am sure that there are probably either have been or will be Arborians that because of whatever they experience, that vessel decides not to go back to the Mother Tree. decides not to go back to integrate into the hive mind and to meld their memories back in with the mother tree. I'm sure I don't know, I haven't considered this, but I've considered a little bit. I haven't made it canonical yet, but there's probably definitely been Arborians that have decided that based on whatever they experience, based on if they really want, like, pure individualism, or, like, if they don't actually think that this is a good idea, or whatever, for whatever reasons. For whatever reason, they decide not to go back. To the mother tree and integrate their memories, which means that the mother tree and other future Arborians would know that an Arborian was created, but would not know what had happened to it or what the experiences was to be able to learn from those experiences where the Arborian just doesn't come back. A lot of the time, there's definitely Arborians that, like, go out and do things and die, and they don't get their memories reintegrated into the mother tree. So, like, it's not a foolproof plan of being like, we're gonna make these things out to go and to, like, see these things to come back and meld their memories with the mother tree to, like, keep gaining the knowledge. But, like, it's possible that they, like, die in the field, or, get destroyed, or die in the field, or decide just not to come back, and the mother tree, and any of those important things to know about, like, different experiences in the world, the mother tree just doesn't know those things because they never made it back, so they don't get that knowledge of experience. So they can't learn from those mistakes or experiences. And so it is easy to make those again. It's not a foolproof plan. It's very cool, but not a foolproof plan. You want to be the best, like no one ever was. Have a very good lurk, John. Thanks so much for hanging out, and have a very good drive. Drive safe. Chomps on straw for a long time. I haven't chomped on straw. I hope you have a good time chomping on your straw, Haku. And I pop back in from the lurk. Thank you for coming back in from the lurk. Like my baby trio seed. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Danny. Listen, Bree, I've already got 2 different Phoenix OCs you can pick to add in at any time. Tap me in, coach. I'm ready. Danny's like, I will be in the Phoenix Universe game at any given moment. Tap me in. I am ready to go, coach. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm waiting. I want to be one of the little clear babies. The little Gagnasay. The little, like, tentacle head, clear buds. They're so cute. I love them. You would assume that they'd be scary, but they're just cute. That's the problem with individual experience. Makes individuals out of people. Yeah. They know their mission, they have all of these memories, but whatever they experience in their life, in their, like, walkabout from the mother tree to experience things, they can make choices. They're individuals. They don't have someone constantly nagging in the back of their head. They just know from past experience what's good and what's not good. And they could totally decide that whatever all of the past experience of other Arborians on the mother tree have had doesn't matter. And they could just go and live their lives and be an individual. They will eventually die, but, like, they could decide that just doesn't matter anymore. It's a whole thing. Yeah, I want to be a Gagnasay. They're great. They're great. I love that I have put them in clothing from neck to foot, so I don't have to draw their entire skeletal structure. Because technically I would have to, if they were naked. That makes sense. Some Arborians who see some real-ish and they just don't want the rest of their race to see it. Yeah, and then there will inevitably be some that just don't make it back. The multiverse is a dangerous place. Probably some out of experience that led to not wanting to return to a hive mind. Exactly. And remeld, or maybe some that have information that they decide is not worth knowing. Exactly. Like, there's a myriad of different ways why they would not go back. And there could also be a thing where, like, on the opposite side, like, someone sees something terrible and decides to, instead of, like, continuing their excursion, decides to go back to remeld immediately and to let whatever new ones know of this terrible thing immediately. That could be, like, they could, like, choose to cut their own life short for that reason as well. Like, I love it because technically they are a hive mind, but they're not a hive mind until they're on the planet to remeld their memories. And once they are shipped off into the universe, they still have the memories of, like Trill in Star Trek, have the memories of so many past lives and experiences of other people in their species, but they're still kind of their own thing, and it depends on each one how much they decide they're going to lean into individuality or plurality, and it's really interesting, and that's what I love playing. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get into playing with Wissakoy a little bit. That's the character in my comic. Possibly the opposite, that the knowledge shouldn't be known or should be secret rather than shared. Very true. It's a fascinating concept. I love Arborians. I love them too. Can you imagine? I didn't come up with this whole concept in high school, but I have lots of doodles of in my notebook. I'm just gonna zoom out because I'm talking rather than doodling. But I have drawings of like the first few Arborians in my notebook in high school. They actually started out as Star Wars OCs. I really wanted a Star Wars OC that could hold a lightsaber in their hair. I really thought that'd be cool. Like, I loved Twi'leks and all of the like tentacly haired things in Star Wars, and I was like, what if Twi'leks could move their hair? And also, there's no plant things in Star Wars, so, like, I could think of, like, a cool plant that moves their hair, and it's like a Jedi that could hold a lightsaber in their hair, and, like, you could, like, cut off their arm, and then you'd be like, actually, wait, I can still fight, and, like, they use their hair to fight. And that was what my idea was when I was in middle school to high school. And then that idea just kept building, and then the Arborians came from that. So yeah. I don't know. I just it's very cool to me that now a thing that I came up with in high school is being played in an actual play by someone else. It's just very cool to me. Hey, Bill, welcome back from Lurk. Sorry, I missed your message. Welcome back from Lurk. How is the burrito? Oh, so this is the planet that the one thing that can kill Arborians. Yeah, this is the planet. Yeah, and if like there's a thing that's like really like toxic or bad for Arborians and like it kills them, no, the Arborians won't know, unless a person that was there that saw an Arborian die goes and finds another Arborian to tell them about the thing, which could be a thing, but they wouldn't know. And someone would have, and if like something that they didn't expect like kills an Arborian, they like, or could gravely injure an Arborian, they'd have to barely survive and make it back to their planet to tell people about this. An Arborian that learns a horrible secret and is being hunted by some incredibly powerful group and chooses to give themselves up rather than to put the Mother Tree and all future Arborians at risk for having that knowledge. You guys are making angst out of my world and I love it. It's almost gone. So good? Yeah, good. I'm glad. I want to be again. I have a baby tree and a punk pangolin. Breeze doodles both, and I love them. They're very cute. They're very good at Cs. I want to be a plant, not even the person type, just an office plant. Like changelings in Star Trek. Arborians sound like a bit like Founders and the Great Link from DS9. Yeah, they kind of do. The reason that I made the Arborians hive mind-y, or like all about that type of thing, kind of like the Founders from the Great Link, is I really loved all of these concepts of hive mind, especially in Star Trek with like the Borg and with like the Founders aren't really hive mind, but that sort of idea. I loved hive mind stuff so much, and they're always evil. And I really wanted to make hive mind that wasn't evil. They're just people that really like knowledge. I just wanted to make hive mind anthropologists, okay? That's all I wanted. But my Gagnaceae has really long head tentacles. They trip on and smudge colored chalk on their skin to be a rain. That's so cool. I love when I like describe things to you guys and you're like, awesome, but this is how I'm going to like change it to make it my own thing. And I absolutely love it. The more OCs you guys create, the more I realize how much can be accomplished in my universe. And I legitimately love it. God, I love your world, Bria. Arborians are so fucking cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Leku. They're a race called the Neti that are tree people in the Legacy content. They aren't counted as canon anymore. Come on! Star Trek. Star Wars! Give me plant people! I want plant people. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. Ugh. That's super cool. I did not know that there was a plant people in Star Wars, and I feel vindicated. I want to be an Arborian that went to Earth and learned the history of motion pictures and ever after limits all other speech to I am Groot. Just to really fuck with people? Love it. I love it. I love it. Everyone's making Phoenix OCs now. Yes, do it. I'm always down to hear. I love hearing what you guys like find interesting about my universe, because not only does that mean that I'm doing something right, but that also it gives me more ideas too, and I love it. We don't create in a vacuum. Are Arborians a widely known species, or do most people see one and go, what the fuck is that? That is a very good question, Orcus, because they are widely known that they exist. It's not like a secret that these things exist, because based on their sheer number of knowledge, the sheer like amount of knowledge that the home planet has, all Arborians have diplomatic immunity throughout, in all Alliance worlds and colony places. So much of the known traversed galaxy knows that Arborians have diplomatic immunity. However, that doesn't mean that people have seen one. There is not very many of them at one time. So they are known to have diplomatic immunity, but definitely normal people would like if you were on like a home world of the Kawaiians, they'd be like, what the absolute fuck are you? And then you'd be like, I'm an Arborian, here's my diplomatic immunity card. They're like, I've heard of you. And that's about it. So I guess there's not very many of them, so not a lot of people would know what they look like or what they are. unless they, like, care about that, but they are widely known. They are not a secret. It's like, oh, I've heard of a Jedi before. I've never met a Jedi, but I've heard of a Jedi before. As long as these plants have googly eyes, so you can know where to stand with them. Normally plants don't have eyes, so I don't know if I can trust them. These plants have eyes. Fun fact, I actually put thought into this. They have eyes. They don't have great eyesight, but they do have eyes. They have basically the thing in the middle of sunflowers that can detect light. They basically got, like, really good ones of those in the middle of their eyes, with amber over them. The amber is hard. It's like glass. You could literally just poke at an Arborian's eyes. But yeah, they've got, sunflower-like, bulbs in their eyes. And if you zoom in on Rowan's art, I don't draw this in the comic because I have to draw things very, fast. But if you zoom in on, let me see, we're just talking about Marketplace at Mayhem now, you know, vibes. If we zoom in on Rowan's art, I actually had the time and effort to actually, do the weird trypophobic eyes. So there's got, like, these lovely little sunflower looking terribly trypophobic eyes. For a while, like, they actually didn't come with the amber on them, in the first few batches of Arborians, because why would you need that? People found them very creepy for just having sockets with, like, sunflowers in them. So they put amber over them so it looked a little bit more like, biological eyes. Or, mammalian eyes. So, yeah. Specifically human eyes. They've made themselves look like humans because those were the first people they ran into. But, with fun flair. But yeah, so there we go. So I also thought about it. I love your guys' questions. Keep them coming. I want to talk about my universe so much. There is this horrible past life image my cynical friends thought about in college. So you fall down this pit trap and are impaled, and then you remember that all the other skeletons are you from past lives. Now I'm picturing a pile of Arborians. Sorry. Well, they wouldn't have known that because they only remember their past lives if they are able to make it back to their home planet. However, terrible. I love it. Terrible. Stop for gas on the way out of town and must throw this idea in chat. An Arborian who secrets away a seed of the mother tree to plant on a new world to grow a new mother tree. I feel like with a race that doesn't have treason, I feel like that's treason. I feel like that's treasonous. And I love it. Treason! Treasonous trees! The daughter tree. The daughter tree! That Arborian would definitely not go back home. That Arborian would definitely not go back home. After doing that. They wouldn't want anyone to know that they did this. The entire race is force sensitive. Yes! And they go into force hibernation and they turn into trees during force hibernation. That sounds like the coolest thing! Shalaris, if there's any, like, cool drawings or pictures of this race in Star Wars, I would love for you to send them to me and or put them in the Links for Later channel in the Discord. Because, oh my god, that sounds so cool, and I know what my new, Star Wars RC is. Because, yes. Like, that's just too cool. That's just too cool. I had a similar idea, but in reverse, sort of. Arborians could have a black box where if one dies, it leaves behind a seed/pod that could be recovered and returned to the mother tree to pass on the information it learned. That's really cool. And I'm not gonna steal that because it's your idea, but that's a very cool idea and a very cool adaptation that the mother tree could put into Arborians in the future. If this keeps fucking happening. Teen Arborian playing with diplomatic immunity is the same flavor as Adide in Dimension 20. Yes. Yes, 100%. We already kind of dealt with that a little bit in the preview. In the little bit in the preview game that we played for this one shot. It already came up a little bit. And I'm so excited. Does Sequoia need glasses? Sequoia could probably use glasses. Sequoia can see just fine, but everything is probably more it's not great. It's not that it's blurry, it's just not great. And also, everything's a little yellow. I'm still here wanting a Phoenix Light Infinite Horizon crossover. Give me Bina Oba going on about Arborians. That would mean everything to me. Hit me up. Lucas, hit me up. Also, Brie, I think you should share the Sexy Arborian again. They're very good, and I bet a lot of peeps haven't seen them. I don't know if I have the Sexy Arborian on my computer. Let me upload it to the Discord again. Hold on. I drew it on my iPad a while ago. There it is. There you are. This is the Sexy Arborian. I will upload it. I'll upload it onto the Discord again and share it. Because this image that is being requested to be shown to you guys, was a joke that we made, canon, of last winter, I think? Not last winter, 2 winters ago. Holy shit. December 2020. December fucking 2020. I'm gonna put it in the Phoenix chat again, in the Discord. But yeah, December. Oh, the file is too powerful. There we go. Here we go. There we go. It's uploaded. Back in like December 2020, we went on an Arborian deep dive. We love Arborians here, if you couldn't tell. And, basically, here we go. Sexy Arborian. Basically, basically decided that Arborians had, like, you know, like most, you know, people that did researchers had a specific fields of study, and this one decided, and this is now canon in the universe, this one decided that they were going to open a bar/pleasure house on the marketplace and learn about anatomy. So this is the proprietor of the Bark and Blossom. I think we were specifically getting into it because we were discussing Arborian sexuality and if they would be attracted to other creatures, and this person came out. This sibling came out. So, yeah. They are attracted to people for science. And basically decided to learn all they could about the anatomy of all other races in the galaxy, and all of whatever they found pleasurable, and it was, yeah, sex anthropologist. Sex anthropologist. That's what we did. That is also now canon in the universe. I don't have a name for this character. I don't remember the name of this character. But it is, the place is called the Barkin Blossom. John came up with that because, yeah. Since John's not here, I don't want to put him on blast for why he came up with it, but he came up with it. That's too on the nose. That's too on the nose, JJ. And I remember, yeah, so, if y'all know the, like, sexy, Critical Role calendar, that Babs Tarr did, this is Gilmore's pose, and I just had to do it. I just had to do it. I simply had to. Yes! You suggest, I wasn't gonna put this on blast for John specifically, but this is part of the putting John on blast. So on Twitter, for the Marketplace Mayhem, I have, been, like, talking about, like, the cool lore of, the different races that have been, created, or that I've talked about, and for Arborians was first, so I talked a little bit about what Arborians are and why they are, and then I talked about, what, Rowan's whole deal was, and then I also made a post about other notable Arborians in the universe of the Phoenix, one of them being Sequoia, who is, one of the main characters on my comic, and this guy, who, owns the Barkin Blossom, so I tried to find if we had made a name for him yet, and I couldn't remember off the top of my head, so I, scrolled back through the Phoenix chat, all the way back until, like, December 2020, and we had not made a name for him, but Danny did suggest the name Rowan as the name for this character, and I, have taken multiple screenshots of that, and I will post them on social media for us to all blast John for accidentally taking the name of his character from this sexy boy. So, I'm like, hey John, I think I know where you got the name Rowan from. And he's like, I did not, did I? Oh no, did I? And yes, he did. Are you guys talking about the belly button? So, I will say what I did. Why does a wooden person have a belly button? Good question. As a person that generally just draws human forms and biological mammalian forms, I didn't really think about it and just made a belly button because, hey, that's sexy. Because, you know, you can see, you know, that signifies the sexiness. It was purely aesthetic purposes, but I love to hear your guys' suggestion as to why there's a belly button there. I didn't think of anything for a reason, I just did it. On blast. Can name him Twig, and the sexy running joke is how it's not accurate! I don't think that this person has, genitalia. But, I think, we did talk about this. We did talk about if Arborians have, human genitalia. And no, they don't. They're like Ken dolls down there. But they have their hair that they can move on a whim. So, there's that. Canonically aesthetic person. They give themselves one to blend in. I think that was another thing that someone suggested, that they, like, carved that belly button into themselves. Brie. Look, I'm sorry. I was like, how would they have sex? That's all like. When you ask questions, Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. John's not here, JJ. None of the mods are here, JJ. They can't hurt you, but I can. They're all driving. Very carefully, that's how. Gotta watch for splinters. But yeah, you do not know how fast I drew this. Actually, let's see how fast I drew this. Let's go in my Procreate right now and watch this video, my time-lapse replay. And it took me 2 hours to draw this. I drew this in 2 hours. In 2 hours. I went off stream. I went off stream that night, played some board games with my roommates, and drew this in 2 hours. That is what I did with my time. Whatever day this was. I don't remember. I don't remember what day this was. It was back in stream history. I was inspired. Sometimes the beauty of me being a comic creator on stream, live on stream, is you guys can make suggestions and then they can become canonical. And you know, even this, even this, similar to an umbilical cord, but it's where they were attached to the mother tree and then picked. Generally my thought was before that they would be picked from like their feet because like they would be like grown up like a tree. But maybe, you know, maybe now I'm just picturing like human-like bodies of fruit off of a tree, and that's terrible. This place of beauty and also abject horror. Oh, sexy Arborian confirmed. Gotta lurk for a bit. Have a very good lurk, Anne. Thank you for hanging out. Oh! Hi, Magnus! What a time for you to come in! What a time for you to come in. Thank you so much for the 23 months. I really appreciate it. Welcome back to Having Wings. Alright, we've stared at their beautiful body long enough. Enough friction and they could catch fire. Yikes. Yeah, true. Very true. I thought it'd have to be a lot of friction, but yeah. I've had a long day and I'm finally home. Welcome back, Matt. It's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you. When you ask questions, don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Listen, Brie, I'd write Phoenix smut with the trees if I could write smut. And also, I didn't know you'd see it and definitely read it and know I wrote it. If you people want to write smut of my comic, anonymously, fucking go for it. That's a high honor. That's a high honor. Oh boy. I don't see any evidence of nips, just the formations resembling pectorals. Yes, I think what I did for that was specifically that they had like they try to make their body look human. So they like some of them have like some of them have like Barbie doll wooden breasts, some of them have pectorals, like it's kind of mix and match that they can kind of like figure it out themselves. And I think specifically this person kind of like had like boobs, but not really like they have human shaped bodies. They have human shaped bodies, but like a Ken doll, but out of wood type of thing. Yeah, the mother tree based these off of humans, because those were the first things they saw. Tig ol' bitties. Tig ol' bitties. The power of thirst compelled you. There are many hairburns. Humans would be into Arborian hair. I mean, yeah, that's the reason it's a thing. Priest started it. Oh, not in my chat. Don't do it in my smut in my chat. That's not anonymously. But yes, the reason that it's called the Bargain Blossom is purely for that metaphor. 100%. 100%. Bet the belly button is bod mod. Yes, smut about consent. Yes, 100%. It's, if you're gonna write smut, there's gotta be consent in it. It's gotta be consent. 100%. This guy's all about consent. Be like him. I don't have a name for him. I'm wheezing. Oh, like a vegetable lamb. Oh, Lynette. Coconut milk. That's the worst thing I'm going to say. Oh no, what has this turned into? Maybe how we reproduce is terrible to them too. I mean, yeah. Yeah. They're like, this is so inefficient. What the fuck? What did Danny say? Coconut milk. Come on. Yes, I like the idea of carving the belly button for the aesthetic too. I like that as well. I'm so close to saying things that aren't appropriate for Twitch chat. I know none of these humans, JJ, and I'm defo not one of them. If there are nipples, do they lactate sap or milk? They do not have nipples and they do not lactate. They would not lactate milk. If they did lactate, it would definitely be sap. And no, their blood is sap. No. 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 I feel like we've been challenged. What if their hair vines are self-lubricating to prevent stuff from clinging to other vines getting tangled? I mean, they'd probably be, could probably, but they also drink from their hair. So, think about that. Don't think about that! Don't think about that! No! No! Never mind! Never mind! I was only thinking about it in terms of that and not the other thing. Fuck. God damn it. No. I'm gonna go to break now. It's 2 hours. Goodbye. I see you guys are still going on about this. I see that this has not stopped, and, great. Welcome back, everybody. I hope my impromptu break, was a good time to go get some food, get some water, and to stretch and take your meds. I went to go get more water because I forgot to at the beginning of the stream, so now I will quench my thirst with this water. And also, Shalaris, if you are still here, and we were talking about Star Wars stuff, and I read in the chat that you had found a picture of the Star Wars race that I wanted you to find for me, and I really appreciate that, and if you can share it with me, that would be great, and I will check it out. I cannot go back up in chat after past Justy's Gotta Watch for Splinters, so my entire chat now is talking about Arborean smut, so you know, that's fun. I brought this on myself. Truly and completely I did. I have no one to blame but me. But just so you know, if anyone was talking about anything normal prior to that, I don't have it anymore, so feel free to talk about it once again, if you would like. Oh boy. Alright, let's get caught up on chat, folks. Like, the flower bed were quite literal. Damn it, you bloomed all over my outfit. Are they human-shaped bodies, or are they like Alari, where they physically appear attractive to whatever race they are interacting with? They are human-shaped bodies. They do not appear attractive to whoever, physically to whatever race they're interacting with. They can augment their body a little bit. They can, like, regrow, like, over a lot of time, they can, like, regrow their limbs or fingers or, like, things like that. They can, like, regrow themselves if they have sufficient water and light. But they can't they cannot change their body a whole bunch consciously. Like, they could probably, if, like, they could, like, chop off their, like, titties or whatever, and then it would stay that way. And then they could carve their belly button, and then they'd have to probably carve it a few times for it to stay that way, but it would stay that way. They don't physically change their appearance. They're just, you know, if people think humans are hot, and trees are hot, they'd think Arboreans are hot. Don't you dare Stop it, Matt! No! Reading between the lines on Bree's statement, if you want to write smut based on my comic anonymously, just make sure I get a copy. I mean, not saying that that's true, but I would say don't send me a copy, but I would probably find it. The only fanfic that have been made of the Phoenix so far is what JJ made for me for Valentine's Day, and one very short one-page flash fic that I'm putting John on blast because he brought it up in chat that he did write a flash fiction smut. He brought it up, so I'm putting him on blast. Flash fiction smut of our sexy Arborean. So he did do that. Those are the only two fanfics of my comic that exist out there. So we're kind of 50% on smut so far. I sent you a link. Please look at it and react to it. Okay. Oh no, not this guy again. You have been nothing but trouble. Oh, Shalaris did the thing at 6:25. Thank you so much, Shalaris. Oh, this is so cool. So cool. I'm so excited to read this, Shalaris. Thank you very much. We kept talking. Okay, what? No, what is this? Danny, what is this? Is this safe for me to look at on stream? What is this? What is this? I'm gonna take it off. What is this? I saw it and I decided that no, I wasn't going to. I saw it and decided that no. Shalaris Woodfig. Hi, Nettie. Thank you very much, Shalaris. I found it. I really appreciate you. That's why I DM'd it to you. Good. Good. Alright. I will look at it later. I will look at this later, Danny. Not right now. I need to catch up on chat. Now all the terrible fanfic about blooming flowers has re-entered my head and it's all your fault. Since we're on the topic, can the other aliens reproduce with other species? No. No. As much as hybrids are very cool, no. Anthropologically speaking, that makes no goddamn fucking sense. If they were two different species on the same planet, possibly. If they were evolved on two different planets, no. As someone who cares a lot about reproductive biology and how evolution works, no, they cannot. No, they cannot. But that doesn't mean that there aren't interracial families or interspecies families. Like, you could adopt whatever from whatever, 100%. I'm sure there's probably people that really want to do some fun biological nonsense in the universe to try to make that a possibility. But no. Adoption is a huge thing in this society with when people are like interspecies relationships are definitely a thing. Because, you know, why not? But interspecies children are not a thing. And if there is an interspecies relationship, they would have to adopt. 'Cause no. Firm. Like I offered a name. Brie has successfully been broken. I think Brie answered last time that different species could have sex, but they can't reproduce with each other. Yes! They could have sex, but they can't reproduce with each other. 100%. 100%, because that is important. That is a hard stop that in all sci-fi, they're like, we can do whatever we want. I'm like, no! You can't. That's not how biology works. However, depending on time, possibly. Depending on time, possibly. But only for humans. Because humans are weird like that. Over time, humans, based on their, not currently, possibly in, maybe a few thousand years, possibly humans could maybe reproduce and produce viable offspring with other species, depending on how specific groups of humans evolve outside of other humans. Possibly, because humans have wild adaptive ability that can be like this. And we already have actual knowledge that humans had reproduced with other Homo species. So that they probably wouldn't have been able, it's a weird gray area, and humans are weird. So possibly in a few thousand years, maybe with humans. Not with anybody else. Hi, Deej! Welcome on in! Hello! We are getting hyped about the Marketplace Mayhem in my comic universe this Saturday, and have gotten huge into a deep dive in how different species in my comic universe work. Specifically, these tree people. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How is your stream, Deej? It is lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm gonna go down to the raid to say hello to everybody. And if I miss anybody's messages, I'm very sorry. Deej, welcome on in. Silver Feather, hello, hello. It is lovely to see you. Welcome on in. How are you guys doing today? What is up? Deej has been tackling women artistically. Hi, Brie. How's the stream been for you? Hello. It's been a good stream. It's been a very good stream. We've gotten really into figuring out how alien reproduction works, which is not where I expected the hype for Marketplace Mayhem to go. But hey, I'll take it. So, welcome on in, everybody. How was your stream, Deej? What were you working on? And everyone that came on with the raid, please tell me your favorite part of Deej's stream. I'd love to hear about it. That is a very political and PG description of what the stream chat has devolved into. Look. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to moderate myself after what happened before the break. I was tackling very artistically. Do you want to share what you were working on? I'd love to see it. Also, when I saw your stream title earlier before my stream started, Deej, I laughed out loud. It was very good. Space teens! Actually, no teens. No teens. We're very adult here. Yes, they're harassing me about how many, if you don't know, anyone that came in with Deej's raid, I am going to be doing my GMing debut this Saturday by, taking my mods, through an adventure in, using teens in space, in my comic universe. Using lots of fun alien stuff on an alien planet, doing fun space adventures. I'm very excited about it. It'll be at 3:30 p.m. CDT. I gotta stay CDT. So it's my first time GMing, and it'll be live on stream for all of you to watch. So if you want to watch a lovely train wreck of a great, fun, silly stream, come and hang out with me on Saturday at 3:30. That's what this is down here. And today we're working on the Queen of Cups, and we've only gotten this far. I will say I started the stream working on this, and I've only gotten this sketch that you've seen right here. This little bit right here is all I've gotten done this stream. The last 2.5 hours has pretty much just been chat distracting me about lore and biology. Thank you very much, Deej. Thank you very much. But also, anyone that's in my chat that is not following Deej, please go give Deej a follow. Deej is absolutely incredible and is an amazing artist. Freaking look at this. Look at this. I love your eye. You were having such a hard time with portraiture a few months ago, and now look at this face. This is so good. Thank you, Deej. We have fully derailed the stream so badly we're on different tracks going the wrong direction. 100%. This is so cool. The way you're doing the arm and and the gun. Dude, this is looking so good. Please. Please go give, Deej a follow. This is amazing. I'm so impressed by you. It's so rough. Deej is an amazing streamer, is an amazing artist, does some really great landscape work, and is branching out into portraiture, has some really fun vibes, and a very great community, so to go give him a follow. Thank you so much for sharing, Deej. I really love what you did with the face and how realistic these eyes look. I keep coming back to the eyes. They're gorgeous. This is so good. Thank you for sharing and for the raid. Also, welcome on in everyone who came in with the raid. No worry about being in chat, but if you are going to be hanging out and being in lurk, make sure to hit that live button down below. Motoko! Aha! Thank you very much for coming on in. Hello. How you doing? How's your Tuesday going? You're doing, what do you mean you can't do anything portrait-wise? What you did already was so good. Was so good. But I'm done. Now we are moving on. Alright, we're moving on. I mean, if you don't want me to go back up and read all of your guys' chats after the break, I don't have to. We can totally move on. But also thank you very much, guys, for allowing me, after I made my grave mistake, to just go and get some water. Also, thank you, Matt, for the clip. I appreciate it. Alright, I mean, seed is the last thing that I see in chat. Are Kawaiians both genders because bugs? Kawaiians have the ability to change sex. Yes, 100%. I kind of went through and I kind of went in sort of the like very basic understanding of how bee genders and sex work. So it's like queen, worker, drone type of vibe. And most Kawaiians are drone, and only one is technically queen. So like in sort of that idea. So Kawaiians are more often than not drone or worker, and only one or two are queen. So they're really more like in that sort of area. But they, depending on their rank in society, they could change their sex to fit any of those scenarios. There you go. I mean, our brands probably don't do it that much with each other. Yeah, I would say no. They probably wouldn't. I don't think they've got that knowledge yet. Whenever the Bargain Blossom sexy man returns home, I think it's gonna create a batch of new Arborians with ideas. Probably. Honestly, probably. Justy's got it right. Yes, bugs aren't usually hermaphroditic. They could be like bees with two sexual genders and other worker genders. Yes, exactly. That's pretty much what I went with when it comes to Kawaiians. Many of them are the workers. If Bree was hoping we move on by the time she was in the break, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised. I was just hoping. Different alien species interacting and like finding it weird that other species finds a certain look extremely hot because it's so different than what we see as attractive from other species. The team resignate. We can't be stopped. Infinite diversity and infinite combinations. Kinky. Thank you for replying to that, Bill. I did not read that, and I now see it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You're not gonna drink that water with your hair? No, unlike Arborians, I don't drink water from my hair. And apparently other things. Thank you for the love, guys. You're awesome. You're so welcome. Are you gonna go and give that lurk? You're gonna go, nah, a little bit. Are you going to lurk, Deej? Let me check out. Thank you as always for being awesome. Gotta head out for the night. Got work. Hope you all love it. Amazing stream as always. You guys are awesome. Thanks for bringing your people in and trusting you with your community. For all of you that are very confused, I am an anthropology major. Well, I was an anthropology major. I have a degree in anthropology, and I really like sci-fi. So now my chat is asking me about how alien races that I came up with reproduce. So that is what we're talking about right now, and I'm trying to get through it as fast as I can to answer everyone's questions and then move on. So I'm very sorry if this is very strange for you all. Well, come on in. You've got a great slice of what life is like here on this channel. If you are into this silly vibe, welcome on into the brigade. And I'm glad you're good, Motoko. It's great to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your 6-year-old chinchilla moved in with you. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Thank you very much for the raid, Deej. You're the best. And everyone that came in with the raid, feel free to lurk and just have a chill time. Or, I don't know, maybe not have a chill time. Depending. I'm just glad that you were here. I appreciate the dedication to answering the questions. I'm answering the questions that I think I have answers to that are, like, cool in anthropology. I'm not answering questions that are specifically smutty. I'm glossing over those. Very chill. I really thought this stream was gonna be chill, where we were just gonna have, like, we were just gonna vibe and hype about Marketplace Mayhem in, like, a chill way, and boy howdy was I wrong. Boy howdy. I'm glad you're good, Matoko. I love pre-answering our Phoenix questions, and I'm sorry they devolved into so much of a certain kind of question. I know, I totally started this. And I'm very sorry. There is energy and apparently a lack of hydration in chat today. Oh boy. No, I really need you to read what Danny said about Azrak. Okay, I'll go up and read it as far as I can. It might be lost to the ether. It might be lost to the ether, but you know, maybe I'll see it. What's normal anyways? Exactly, what's normal anyways? Normal, I mean, I feel like this is not that off from normal. No, not really. I had asked if Arborans could hear in the conventional sense, and if so, do they have ears? I would say yes. They can, I would say that yes, they can hear in the conventional sense. But probably not as fine-tuned as other, as other species. They've done a lot of work to try to replicate the important sensory things of interacting with the world that humans have. So they have eyes and ears and a mouth and a nose and things like that. Though how they experience those sensory things is very different. I have not put as much thought into hearing as I have with eyesight, but they do have ears technically. I don't know. I honestly am not entirely sure if the ears that they have, the little elf ears that they have, actually serve a hearing purpose or if they're just for the aesthetic as well. But I do think that they can hear definitely through rumbles mostly, but for the comic to make sense, Sequoia does have to hear dialogue and to speak dialogue. So yes, they can hear. I don't know how yet. Thank you for asking. I'll do my best to figure that out. I'll do some plant research. Posting in the Discord the spoiler bars and asking you Remember how I told you last week that I love seeing what sort of shenanigans you get up to? This stream is a prime example. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Orcus. I'm very, very glad you're enjoying yourself. I think I lost Danny's Azrak comment to the ether. I don't think I saw it. If you want to make it again. I feel like, is it a question or is it a comment? I'm glad you're enjoying it, Orcus. That makes me very happy. Free has strong feelings. When do I not have strong feelings, though, JJ? All of my feelings are strong. Star Trek gets away with it because A, it's a show. Yeah, I have strong feelings about how alien reproductivity works. Yes, because if they've come from a different planet, they shouldn't be able to reproduce. That just doesn't make sense biologically. They don't have the same hormones and enzymes and all the things that make it important to make a person out of. They just can't. They just can't. It's impossible. They can't do it. Star Trek gets away with it because A, it's a show, and B, progenitor race seeded the entire galaxy. Yes, and I am throwing away with the progenitor race concept. No progenitor race. These people all evolved separately. No one planted them there. It's just cool. I like that episode because Klingons and Cardassians learn that they're related to Ferengi, and they all hate it. Biology is weird, okay. Of course it would be humans. Welcome. Humans are wild, for sure. Like, I only say of course it would be humans in a few thousand years because, one, I know humans, and I know us, and we would totally accidentally evolve to do that. And secondly, there is precedent that they've had humans in the past have made biological reproductions with other species in the Homo tier that they had. Hominids. There we go. It's like words. I went to school for these words. Other hominids. I mean, we have Homo sapiens currently have Neanderthalic DNA inside of us, so they must have had actual offspring. So they were able to do that when, in a lot of times, species aren't able to make. They can make offspring, but they can't make viable offspring that can then reproduce. But humans could. So, conceivably, given enough evolution and adaptation, humans could possibly do that with other races in the galaxy, but not for a very, very, very long time. Bree said, actually, humans being the only half-breeds like in D&D is true. And that is why, also, D&D is one of the reasons why I made this call, is because, humans in D&D is one of the reasons why I made this call, because I was like, why is this the case in D&D? Why aren't there other half-breeds? Why aren't there other, like, halves, and all of the halves are humans? They now have made that, like, not a thing anymore in D&D, which I appreciate. But I was like, why is that the case? And that's because it is a genetic only human trait that they are able to do this. No one else evolved to have this weird, reproductive adaptability, but humans did, and they are the only ones. Welcome to a weird stream. How long have humans been in the galaxy again? About 2 centuries. I haven't decided if it's a little bit more than that or a little bit less than that, but about 2 centuries. So not long, but they've made a mark politically. Aliens doing something that rhymes with duck. Bree said, sure, some might have relations, but they cannot reproduce with each other. That is exactly what I said, and I stand by it. Pangolins? Are you drawing a pangolin, Edgefit? Oh my god! Yes! As has been shown on previous streams when Midge was talking about how they were just looking at a pangolin, I absolutely love pangolins, which is evident by the fact that I have a race of beings in my comic that are pangolins. Bree said I started it, and now I would like to finish it. It's for the best if it is lost, TBH. It is lost. The Azurite Common is lost. In the words of Drawfee, we're too hog wild. We need to get back into lizard calm. I love that saying. That's so cute. Pangolins! We summon Midge back. Pangolins! They just announced the main guy from Vampire Diaries, Par Wesley, was as young as James T. Kirk in Strange New World Season 2, so that's good. Strange New World's got Season 2 greenlit. Hope Season 1 is good. Sweet! Heck yeah! I'm intrigued by this casting news. I'm very intrigued. And they, like, feel the vibrations, man. An Arborian based on the Sun Tree. An Arborian based on the Sun Tree with just the chillest vibes. I'm super here for it. I'm super here for it. Oh, it just came to me when we were talking about it, Bree. Their tympanic membranes are made of paper. That's a great idea, Orcus! Oh my gosh! That is a really good idea! That is a very, very good idea. Oh my goodness. Orcus. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Written down. So I won't forget. Do they like singing? I think anything could like singing, but I feel like it'd be really fun. I think it'd be very fun, for an Arborian opera singer just to like feel those like reverberated vibrations. I feel like they'd also like really like being really like drummers, like feeling the like beat, like the bass in their body would be, ugh. It's already tingles as a human. What, like, imagine as a plant. That'd be amazing. Big elf ears are just aesthetic, and they've got little holes at the base that funnel the noise and all those little ear crevices and such. Yes. Yes, 100%. There are ferns which recoil to touch, and if that sensitivity is cranked up, I'm sure it could be used to feel sound vibrations. Oh yeah. I mean, that's the sort of thing I was thinking of, like, how they have, like, tactile, like, hand sensations as well, and like can like feel things on their skin. Like I was thinking that as well. Like plants, if we think of just all plants and not just trees itself, plants have a lot of really cool ways of like detecting the same sort of sensory effects we detect, just at a very smaller scale. And if it's a sentient planet that is creating these things, they could really like ramp up those effects to be like the sensory things that they can use in the world. It's super cool. It's super cool. I think it's good the moment has passed. Different meat-eating plants sense touch in various ways. The small hairs on a Venus flytrap are very similar to the small hairs on the inner ear. Yeah, like, there's so many really cool things about plants. Like, I'd have to just do a lot of, like, plant research specifically to, like, make a Franken plant of the Arborians, but it's totally plausible. It's so cool. I have to do research on plants because as an anthropologist, I know more mammalian biology rather than plants, but also very cool. It's very cool and I really want to learn more. Also, even in Trek, there's limits to which species can interbreed and how successfully. The whole point of Spock being unusual is he's the first successful half-human, half-Vulcan because of how different their biologies are. Huh. I did not know that. That's actually kind of cool. Evolution of the Phoenix Universe is just like, man, bipedalism fucking rocks. We love having hands. Yes. It's all convergent evolution, baby. It's all convergent evolution. Also, when it comes to making a comic, they all have to fit in frame together somehow. And interact with the world similarly. I will say they all don't have the same type of hands, though. Their hands are all different. Like, Kawaiians only have, like, claws. Like, eh. That's all they got. That's all they got. Just like bugs. Alright. What should the bell... I'm gonna finish at least the just basic idea of this jellyfish before stream ends. We have 15 minutes. I have to do this, and then we're gonna do a quick doodle. What should the bell of this jellyfish look like? What should the bell of this jellyfish look like? Humans ingest many plant products that alter their perceptions, alcohol, marijuana, psychedelic mushrooms, etc. So other species do this, or is it just a human thing? Also, do Arboreans do this, or have done this, so to record the memory? I would say Arboreans probably would have tried this. I don't know how successful it would be if it's specifically plant-based. And I would say each species probably has some type of drug or alcohol that they would consume. I mean, we already know on Earth that other primates and other birds love getting drunk on fermented fruit. So, like, it's definitely a thing that they probably like being inebriated and under the effect of drugs. I just don't know all of the different ones. Even on Earth, multiple species access mind altering substances voluntarily. Exactly. A distinct lack of carnicization is slightly disappointing, though. More crab people in sci-fi, please. I'm also writing that down, Edgefit. I've been trying to find other races to put in this, and other, like, cool, animals, oh my god, animals on the Earth to make into species in the Phoenix. And I will write that one down. Thank you very much. Crab people. Crab people. It'll happen. Probably in the background, but it'll happen. Crab people. Bird aliens? Okay. There are bird ones. I went kind of more crow, but we could do owls. Owls would be cooler. But I don't know. We'll see. The Bark and Blossom is definitely a place of experiencing the effects of imbibing many different substances from across the galaxy. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I made it a thing in my fic that chocolate is poisonous to most other species. Yeah, fair. I've been summoned from the art cave. What have you been working on, Midge? How's it been going? Axolotls. I will say, I'm not trying to, like, say not axolotls, but there's gonna be frog people. Because when I found out that it's real, that people, when it's real that frogs can freeze themselves, like, basically cryogenically freeze themselves and then be fine after it, just, like, biologically speaking, I was like, that is the coolest fucking... There needs to be, like, they can just, like, populate worlds that way. Just, like, shipping, like, they don't even have to, like, worry about, like... They could just, like, make colonies so easily in space of just cryogenically freezing themselves and going. So there's gonna be frog people. Anyways. The cryo frogs. Anyway. When I found out that that was real and that wasn't just a thing that, was a fantasy cool thing in Avatar, I blew my gasket. I was like, we're doing that. We're doing that. We're doing that. We're doing that. Aww. You're free to use any of my rantings in your series as you wish. Thank you, Orcus. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Did anyone's... I went back down to the bottom. So did anyone say anything about the jellyfish, or am I just gonna go for it? A funky floppy hat. Is that what the jellyfish thing is? I don't think so. Okay. No one said anything about the jellyfish, and I mean fair. I mean fair. I feel like we, Homo sapiens, were able to successfully reproduce viable offspring with Neanderthals is because they were so genetically close to us. Yes. Aliens from a different planet? Highly unlikely, even after thousands of years of Monoceros. Just my thoughts on it, though. I would agree with that, Orcus. Which is why I said I think only humans it would be possible. Because we were very genetically similar to Neanderthals. 100%. But with, I don't know. With the fact, just, when it comes to humans, what we've done to adapt and yet not change, but still, like, not change DNA and yet made ourselves adapt to so many different things super fast, I wouldn't put it past us eventually. But, yes, we were able to do that because we were so genetically similar. And this might also just be the fact that we were able to do it to reproduce viable offspring with Neanderthals is possibly just because the categorization of species is just very archaic and doesn't quite make as much sense anymore, specifically when it comes to human beings and Homo sapiens and hominids. Like, the fact that lions and tigers can make us viable to make a liger is buck wild, and those are definitely two very different species, but they are weirdly genetically similar enough to be able to produce an offspring, just not a viable offspring. But they are very far from each other, even though they are both cats. It's wild. Anyways, species is a weird box that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, so. But evolution can accomplish a lot of different things. There's also in space, and there's also possible forced genetic mutation that could be a thing in the future. If people really want to, they can make themselves be more genetically similar to other species. Possibly. That's also a thing. It's weird. It's hard to think about because when you really try to get down to, like, the actual... When you're trying to get down to the actual, like, what... The rules of biology, and, it gets more and more muddled the more you look at it. So, a lot of the time, there's definitely, like, hard no's, like, no, they can't reproduce viable offspring. But, if given enough time... Who the fuck knows? Time and tenacity can solve all problems. Oh god, jellyfish. Fuck. Okay, I was thinking about anthropology. Oh, goodness. Let's look at... Hoo boy. Hoo boy. I could talk about this for hours, guys. I could talk about this for hours. And we're at, like, the very end of our stream. Alright. We're gonna do this jellyfish, and then I'm gonna keep answering questions, and we're gonna set up for the quick doodle to end out the stream. Bree's clearly an anthroperson and not a full bio person because a different species can't reproduce, but Arborians be like, it's all just plants. It's all the same. We can use all that logic here for this one species. Yeah. Yes. Except the fact that, I mean, Arborians are space plant tree things, so on a very seemingly biologically diverse, but not really. I don't know. I kind of melded all plants into one species of, like, possibility. And then picked and choose specific species for other things. Like, I'm not saying that, like, different plants could, like, if it was with another plant, they couldn't pollinate another plant. But this is I don't know how to describe what I'm saying. I'm just kind of, I'm drawing inspiration for all plants from Arborians and specific groups of, families of species for other races, is sort of what I'm thinking of. I'm not saying that okay, what is going on? I'm not saying that Arborians were made out of all of these other plants. In case it's missed, there are ferns which recoil touch. It was not missed. I already saw that. I'm drawing a Mandalorian. This is the way. That is adorable, Edgefit. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait. Oh no, Ursa, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Hopefully you're able to figure it out. You know what? I'm not gonna do this one. I'm gonna do the other one. I'm gonna do the one that Ursa gave me, because I like that better. Not Ursa. Shalaris. Boy howdy. Brain is bad at focusing. Like a big hoop skirt. Like a big old hoop skirt just floating. Heck yeah. There we go. There we go. That should be good. You know what? That's good enough for today. You know what? I'm proud of me. Against all odds, against all odds, I came up with something that I liked. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. The jellyfish. The jellyfish is created. The jellyfish bottom is created. Dun 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 dun. We did it. It only took us 3 hours and a lot of distractions. I watched a stream of Dangbree on X Games mode. Zoom in. Hi, Ike. Thank you very much for coming on in. How are you doing? It is lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have been talking a lot about Marketplace Mayhem, and because of that, specifically, we have been talking about how things reproduce and a lot of just anthropological questions about the Phoenix universe. So if you're into that, we also did this. I drew this much of the. I drew this. I drew the jellyfish part in 3 hours. And talked mostly about Marketplace Mayhem and anthropology. But welcome on in, Ike. It's lovely to see you. Arborians are the opposite of humans and have the most little hair fibers on their palms and feet to feel better, where that's the only place we don't have them. I think that is very true. I think that is very, very true. 100%. Hands make tools and tools make space, so it makes sense. There we go. Humans thought they were the smartest because they had cities and extra and wars and stuff. Dolphins thought they were the smartest for exactly the same reason. Alright, on behalf of me having to wake up early tomorrow and indeed need to depart to fetch at least 4 hours worth of sleep. Bye, Haku! I know you're already gone, but bye-bye. It's lovely. It was lovely to have you in chat. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Welcome on in. Not welcome on in. Goodbye. I have my brain's dead. I need to go eat. Like a sunhead. Yes, it was about the jellyfish. Thank you, Edgefit. Thank you. I forgot about the jellyfish. Yeah, you forgot about the jelly. That's the whole point of me, what I'm drawing today. Fully forgot about it. Humans are a genetic nightmare. Anything is possible. Humans would definitely get the point where they could be like, have an embryo plant and carry another mammalian species child. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't put it past them. Even if you couldn't make a genetic hybrid, for sure. As a scientist, can confirm biology is weird. Thank you, Edgefit. I appreciate you. I appreciate you staying on task with me. One thing I've seen a lot in sci-fi is that humans tend to have more genetic diversity than other species, which makes sense if you look at those aliens, because those aliens are all similar and humans are ducking weird. Yeah, I've been trying to get away from that in the Phoenix by having ones that look very, very different from each other but still similar in how they're made up. So I've been trying to have genetic and genetic and phenotypic specifically diversity in other alien species. I've been doing my best. It's sometimes hard, but I'm trying my best. And humans speak hundreds of languages and aliens speak one language per race. Well, yes. Well, yes. That's also a problem that I would eventually like to address, but I'm also not a linguist. And then in the comic medium, I'd have to figure out how that would work in dialogue, and I'm choosing to ignore that one specifically. But over time, humans could eventually just have, I mean, not that I want this to be the case, but humans eventually could just have one language. Or one common language. Which would suck, but It's possible. Yeah, that works because the mother tree created these and could mold them with different functions in mind. They're basically a sentient planet. 100%. Exactly. Yes. Arborians are genetically engineered, so they can be mismatched and to whatever degree they need to be to work. They're all extensions of the mother tree. And that is the whole planet. I think all the lots of other planets single language is how English is an incredibly widespread worldwide language here on Earth. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, that like most people can speak English all over the world. That's sort of how I was thinking it too. It's an alien tree, so it's just comparable to other plants in certain aspects. Exactly. But yes, also I get it, Brie. Arborians aren't made from an all-line Earth plants, just happen to follow a lot of the same rules, but also all combined at once. Yeah. Mandarin is the second most spoken language, for sure. For sure. Like in Firefly. Brie, how do the characters converse in Phoenix? Do they have translators? See, now, I haven't, specifically, delved into this in the comic yet. It's not the stream you wanted, but it's the stream you needed. Thank you, Orcus. I have not delved into this a whole bunch because I don't have a good answer as of yet, because I still don't really know languages in the Phoenix at this point. All I know is that Kauaians have a translator for sure, because they do not make noise verbally. Arborians speak whatever the common language is in the Alliance. And so do humans. I don't know how our Azrak or Ehonat or anything other vocal cords work at this moment, so I haven't really thought too much of it. But what I think I am leaning towards is that they try to speak it, but I probably would have, similar like in Star Trek, a universal translator of some sort that is in the Alliance, issued, armbands. That is the best answer I can give for now. I don't know. This world is ever growing and ever changing, and I answer questions based on what you guys ask me. 'Cause, I'm just one person. I'll just stream. Beyond calling it a sick day, I'm not bad. I'm finally formatting the beta player handbook. I'm sorry that it's a sick day for you, Ike, but I'm glad that you're finally doing the handbook. That's really, really great. I'm sorry that you're feeling gross. How are you feeling any better? Do Kauaians have different regional accents, dialects, or does all the pheromones and vibrations translate planet-wide? I think they probably would have different slang. I don't know if they would have different accents, but they would definitely have different dialects, I would say. Or, different slang type of things based on where they are in the world, for sure. But mostly, it's translatable. Pheromones are translatable, planet-wide. Vibrations might be different, would probably have, different ways of making those sound different, depending on where they are, I would say. Sexy Anther Truck does it every time. I get super distracted by it. I know too much about it. All it took was some hydration. Bree, my prince made it in! Hi, I came back from work because I'm feeling ill, testing for the plague just to be sure. Aww. Rainy, I'm glad that you are here. I'm so glad that the prince made it. Yay! Enjoy them. Enjoy them to your fullest heart. And also, hi! It's great to see you. I'm sorry that you are sick, though. I'm very happy you were here, but I'm very sorry you were sick. Different France means different accents? That could be a case. I feel like that would be I feel like that would be a readability nightmare, but it's possible to do that. There is a Federation Standard or Common or Esperanto. There is indeed. In the Alliance, since there's so many different races, there is a standard language. But not every race speaks it. So there has to be some sort of translator. Hi, Dragon Loot, welcome on in! How far behind in chat is she today? Hopefully not too far. I see the bottom of the chat right now, and I'm just getting caught up on the last few questions before we get into a doodle and then ending the stream. But hi, Dragon Loot, it's great to see you. Welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? World? Bree, you are creating create an entire galaxy of full populated worlds. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. There is a lot of gaps in this world building. Runs to mailbox. Yeah, since the Alliance is omnipresent, there are schools that teach everyone Alliance speak. Yes, there definitely is. There definitely is. There's definitely like Alliance standard in all schools that's being taught to people for sure. It's just sinus headache, but makes my focus be blah. I feel you on that. Headaches are the absolute worst. I always, if ever I have a headache, I just like can never do anything. So, I'm glad you took a sick day. Yeah, using different sans fonts could be easier. The only sans for a comic. Comic sans. At one point while I was working on a galaxy-spanning sci-fi, I had the idea to use fonts to represent languages, but they are translated into the reader's language. Yeah. I mean, that's sort of what I was thinking, that, like, we just kind of, like, it's translated into the reader's language, but I haven't given it a whole bunch of thought, mainly just because they need to be able to communicate with each other, and so I'm just kind of... Like, with most stories, I get a lot more why in, like, certain sci-fi. If the sci-fi isn't about the specific, like, breakdown of communication or specific, like, biological problems, they don't bring it up a whole lot because it just bogs down the narrative too much to be like, well, I can't understand you, unless it's just, like, for fun. Or that's what the comic is about. So I understand a lot more of why people just kind of hand-wave things sometimes, because it's like, if I didn't, this couldn't happen, and just suspend your disbelief a little bit. But I will think about it more, because I don't like holes. I don't like holes in the world building. But there is definitely an Alliance. I know for sure that there is an Alliance standard. And there's probably translators in Alliance armbands. How able other species are able to speak the Alliance standard, I feel like the Alliance standard is probably a mix of whatever human language is the most prevalent and whatever Azrak language is the most prevalent, since they created the Alliance together. And at one point, I read that. I write in Comic Sans. In a much safer place, and I just submitted a job application. Hopefully I get it or something similar with this company. I'm hoping for you, Dragon Loot. I'm glad you're in a safer place. That makes me very happy to hear. But I am caught up. Hurrah! Finally, we're caught up in chat. We got pretty much most of the jellyfish sketched out. We talked a whole lot about how aliens work in the Phoenix. So I really hope that this whole stream was a good advertisement to come and watch Marketplace Mayhem on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. CST. We will probably touch on none of these things, but it is in the same universe. So so good advertisement. Oh boy. But yes, if you don't know and you're just coming in at the end of the stream and don't know anything about what I'm talking about, I create a comic called The Phoenix. It is a sci-fi adventure comic in the Milky Way that is of my own design. It is specifically to be very excited about anthropology and how different things could evolve to be sentient creatures. That is why I create The Phoenix and what we've mostly been talking about today. But specifically, Marketplace Mayhem is a one-shot that we're going to be using Teens in Space for, that y'all made happen in October for my Streamiversary. And it'll be my first time GMing, and I'm very, 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 very excited about it. All of this, what's underneath me right now, is the character art that I can show you based on what's been revealed. The lovely Resident Bard is going to be playing Rowan. The lovely Derpanduin is going to be playing Casper, who is our human. And we're going to be playing Marketplace Mayhem on Saturday, this Saturday at 3:30 p.m. CST. Generally when I go live for my Saturday streams on Saturdays for art, but we're just going to be doing an actual play instead. So if you would like to watch me GM for the first time ever and see the world of the Phoenix in an actual play setting, please come and hang out with us on Saturday. That is my spiel. But it is now almost 8, and I think it is dark outside. I think it is time to do a doodle before the end of the stream. So, if anyone, I know most of my mods are out and about doing things, but if we can make a poll for the end of the stream for what doodle we're going to do at the end of the stream, I would absolutely love that. Or we could just, you guys as a little treat to me for taking me through the ringer today, we could do Danny's doodle and do some Brie fan art time. What do you think? Lol. Thank you, Dragonloot. Thank you. The Phoenix crew runs into a space rift and the translators break, and suddenly only Cassidy, Fi, and Sequoia can talk to each other like normal. And Ario and Tika suddenly have incredibly thick accents and trouble communicating, and Rose just buzzes. Do Danny's doodle. I got one vote for Danny's doodle. Shall we do Danny's doodle? I mean, if we do Danny's doodle, I have to think about what fan art I want to do. You've earned that much. Okay. Alright, what? I think you deserve a choice, doodle. Alright, what fan art haven't I drawn that I wanted to draw? I mean, there's a lot, but... Let me look in my... Let me look in my Procreate. Elden Ring fan art? I have not played Elden Ring, so I wouldn't be good at that. Anything new from Barony of Olives? I will admit I was kind of in and out of Barony of Olives last night, so I don't have any specific moment in mind. Oh, you're home, John. Welcome back. Any Pokemon dudes? Ooh. No, I would not draw Flash fan art. You know what? You know fucking what? We're gonna do some Cardcaptor Sakura fan art, because I have never done that. And you know what? I love it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. C3 also drawing Laudna would be fun. But we're gonna do Cardcaptor Sakura. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I've never done it, and it's on my list of things to draw. We're gonna do it. I don't know what to draw, though. I think we're probably going to start with Chibi since it's a quick doodle. Stop! Soon would be an interesting draw from the Flash. also haven't watched any more of Eden Zero yet either, JJ. I still haven't finished the one Eden Zero fan art that I was working on, and I wanted to get done before the second season came out, and I didn't do it. But I can't do that here because it's on my iPad. But, one day, I'll finish that, and then I'll watch the next part. I can read a Doom and not the doodle for myself of Laudna, LMAO. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's get Snaz up and running. It's been so... I've never drawn... Oh my god, guys, I'm actually really excited. I have never drawn CCS fan art as, like, as a professional artist with good skills. I drew fan art when I was in elementary school when I was first watching it, but I haven't as an adult, and I'm legitimately very excited. This is gonna be so cute. We both need to watch it. This is also a joke. What is Symphony of the Night, Dragonloot? I've never seen that. Or watched that. What is that? Castlevania. Got it. Alright, let's get a good yes from the manga. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, did I download my Chibi Witch Sona? And if so, I need that for reference too, because I need her right. Yes, there she is. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Alright. In... Oh, wait. Hold on. Timer. There we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Baby Brief fan art redraw. I don't even know if I still have the same, I don't know if I still have art from when I was in elementary school, but... But I knew that I did draw it at one point. Also just stealing the pose from what I did before because it's a good pose and, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's the reference image I want. Yes. Yes. With her in her pajamas with the mood. Woohoo, Chi-Bri. Aw, thanks, Ike. Symphony of the Night is the most popular Castlevania game. Symphony of the Night for the PS2, I think. Huh. And the Sega Genesis. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I did not know I don't know anything about Castlevania, if that wasn't evident. I'm just trying to get her, trying to just get the hair vents going. All I know about Castlevania is that Dracula completes the goths who really effing love their wives trio along with Gomez Addams and Hades. I mean, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. And her rollerblades. And her rollerblades. Gotta make sure she doesn't overheat. Gotta do the... You simply got to do the vents. Oh my gosh. There we go. Just the sort of general vibe. Just the sort of general vibe that's needed to be able to do this angle. There we go. Rollerblades are peak 90s. Oh yeah, they really are. Gotta have Kiro and his little wings. There we go. Oh! I love them so much. This is bringing me way too many feelings, guys. This is bringing me so many feelings. Okay. What's your request? Well, she's very high in the sky. I don't know if I'd be able to get... I don't know if I'd be able to get her friend in the shot, but you know what? Next time, yes. Next time, I think we can do Tomoyo for frickin' sure. This is also technically a scene from the anime itself where Tomoyo is filming it, so we could do the other half of that. Yes. Yes. Just a little stick figure. I mean, she is, I will say, she is this far off the ground. But we could do a stick figure. Sakura passes Kiki. Okay, fine. Now we'll have to do Kiki. Now we gotta do Kiki. We've opened up the floodgates of Bree Draws anime. Her favorite anime's characters now. Because we can't not. Yes, they did. Hunters Entertainment has retweeted everything that we've done for Marketplace Mayhem. They are lovely. They've retweeted all the promo and the character reveals, John. Hi, Magnus. How are you doing? One hair vent done. I know, your little Arborian Dean is making the rounds, and I'm so excited for you guys. Napoleon Dynamite dances. A little off-eat, but my stomach isn't happy. I didn't want to eat enough, I'm sure, so now I'm picking at a sweet potato. Ugh, that sucks. I hate when that happens. Homemade Chex Mix for me. My insides has been rioting for the last 6. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, John. That sucks. No, we're just not gonna do the nose. No nose. There we go. That's better. Hair vents! Very important, so the anime girl doesn't overheat. Looks like Sakura. Oh, I'm so... I'm dying. I'm dying already. Look back after forever and Sakura. I know, Miranda. Danny gave me Danny gave me a quick doodle of drawing whatever I wanted, and I decided that it was going to be a chibi Sakura, and so here we are. At least gotta finish her hair. Her hair has to be finished. Stupid 90s hair beads that hurt like fuck. But she wears them, so they're cute. No, wait, her other hair. I'm just gonna stop. Also, I'm very glad that it's recognizably her. That makes me very happy. She's so cute. She's so cute. I can't wait. I cannot wait to keep working on this. I might have this. Oh, I have other work to do tonight, but I might honestly download this and finish this on my iPad because... Danny, you gave me a gift. You gave me a gift, and Oh, I didn't realize I was gonna be so emotional about this. I'm very emotional about this. I was just thinking what would be, like, good... I'm just gonna put it up so I stop messing with it. What would be, like, a good first, like, chibi drawing of Sakura? And I was like, oh, I have my witch drawing, and she's, like... And so she could be flying on her staff, and Kiro could be flying next to her, and it'd be really cute, and... It was my first time drawing Sakura as an adult. As a professional artist that's good at drawing. I haven't... The reason why I haven't done any CCS art or Cardcaptor Sakura art as a professional adult. Because I knew I would be very, very emotional about it. And I don't know if I would ever be able to do it justice, but just... The fact that I drew Sakura, just her head already is literally making me want to cry. Big moments, big moment right now. I'm gonna be distracted by Ike's comment. I just posted a little doodle to the Discord that I made for the player handbook, but it's too dang cute to not share. I'm very excited to check it out, Ike. I'm gonna go do that right now. Oh, that is very cute. That is a very cute ghoul. I love that ghoul very much. Hey, I'm just a little guy. Oh, that's adorable. That's very cute. Like, this is very cute. Alright. Your comfort character, you're allowed to be emotional. Thank you. Thank you very much. I didn't expect how actually emotional, emotional, I would be. And I'm very emotional, so thank you very much. I thought this would be a very fun idea because I was like, I've never done it before, and now I'm crying on stream. This is why I do Breeze Choice Doodles, to make you happy and to give you the time to do stuff you wouldn't normally. Thank you, Danny. Thank you very much. This has been a whirlwind of a stream. We're very close to 4 hours. This has been a whirlwind of a stream. Oh my goodness. It was all the Phoenix hype, barely any Queen of Cups, and now I'm crying about Cardcaptor Sakura. So, you know, good moments all around. Oh, hi, Eddie! Hello! Hello. How are you doing, Itty? How's your Tuesday going? How is your Tuesday going? It is lovely to see you. Late to the party. Yes, we are just about to end, but thank you so much for coming on in. It is great to see you. Entirely different topic. Are you doing anything with /at GaryCon? No, not at all. I did not even know that it was happening. Nope. Whew. Well, thank you very much for the stream today, guys. Great Tuesday. Nice to drop in. It's lovely to see you, Itty. Well, I think I'm probably gonna go eat some food. Hopefully food is a little bit kinder to me than it has been for you guys. It has been wild. We have, we were working on the Queen of Cups and kind of got our got the bottom of this lovely jellyfish pretty much concept out. That's what we did. That's what we've done today. And then we talked for mostly the entire stream about alien biology, which was very, very fun and absolutely buck wild. And then ended with me drawing my first ever Cardcaptor Sakura fan art as a professional artist. So very emotional about that. But I think I'm gonna go eat some food. Thank you all for a very lovely stream. For everyone that was lurking and chilling and derailing the stream with me, for everyone that came on with Deej's raid, a huge shout out to Deej. Thank you so much for the raid. To everyone who subscribed, who followed, I really, really appreciate it. And everyone who's coming in and being just all of the hype for Marketplace Mayhem on Saturday. I am so excited. I am so very, very excited for Marketplace Mayhem. It's gonna be so much fun. It is gonna be my first time. There's a lot of firsts. It's a big week of firsts this week. I hit 800 followers on my Twitter last night. I also, so, you know, the trend of both my Twitter and my Twitch being at the same number of followers at the same amount of time the trend is continuing. It's a lot of firsts, so if you'd like to watch me GM for the first time for all of my lovely mods, I'll be streaming on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. CDT, playing Teens in Space, doing a one-shot with my mods. You'll get to see all their lovely faces, and it'll be a whole heck of a lot of fun, and please, please, please come and hang out with us on Saturday. It'll be a lot less interactive than my art streams, but it will be a hoot and a half, and you'll get to watch us be chaotic messes, and you know what's not to love about that. Other than that, please keep an eye out for this Sunday for when the Die Hard Dice's Adventuring Artist Tarot deck comes out. I am the artist for Temperance in that deck, so if you would like to get another deck with my art in it, that'll be coming out on Sunday. Also, I have one commission slot left open in my commissions for March, so if you liked anything that I drew today, specifically this chibi and or this tarot card, if you want either of those or anything else from me, my commissions are currently open. I also have an Etsy store that there is a whole bunch of prints in that once they are ordered, that'll be the last of those that you'll be able to order, so there's 3 Shallows 5x7s left if you want any small Shallows prints. There's only 3 of those left. Ever. And yeah, I've got a Patreon if you'd like to support me there and see art before anybody else. And great behind the scenes stuff, and currently the most recent thing that was posted there was a time lapse of how I drew the lovely Lemon Twists V-Day gift, and you'll get to see how I drew a frickin' nebula. That's pretty cool. If you would like to support me specifically on stream, the best way to do so is using that tip jar down below, and you make this bar go up so we have a chill gaming stream at the end of this month. We are really only $25 away from it, so we'll probably be having a chill gaming stream at the end of this month. But if you'd like to support me on this channel to make it so I can keep streaming, tip jar down below is the best way to do so. And anything else that I do, all my links are down there. So if you liked the stream, liked how chaotic it was, consider following, consider getting a notif for when I go live, consider following me on socials for all of the updates, and joining the Discord. Thank you guys. You're the best. I don't have a lot to say other than that, so I'm gonna go eat. Y'all are amazing, and I will see you all on Thursday. Bye, everybody. Thank you for everything. It was a great stream.